I'm Kaylee, and today I'm doing the Contradictions book tag, but all of my answers have to be classics. This tag was created by Only If for a Page. I will leave a link to their channel down in the description. Be sure to go over and subscribe to them. And if you haven't already, please do subscribe to this channel and give this video a thumbs up if you love classics. The first contradiction is that you love the genre, but you didn't like this book. I love to read classic seafaring tales. I've been reading a bunch of ones from Captain Frederick Marryat, and I just love them, and the pirates and everything. But there's one seafaring tale that I really hated, and it was The Old Man and the Sea by Ernest Hemingway. I just got so bored with this, and felt like the plot just didn't make sense, and like, what is even happening? And I've read a couple of things by Ernest Hemingway, and his writing style is just not for me. I just don't like Hemingway. Number two is that you rarely read that genre, but you really loved that book. I think for this one, I'm gonna say Frankenstein. I never read horror or any kind of thrillers or anything like that because I will get too scared and I will have nightmares. But I really like Frankenstein because it goes into more of the moral philosophies around creating life and then, moral right and wrong. So I think I liked Frankenstein because it's more of like a philosophical exploration. Number three is you love this trope, but you didn't like it in this book. For that, I'm gonna go with The Castles of Athlin and Dunbayne by Anne Radcliffe. I love stories about Scotland, and I do like Anne Radcliffe's other books. This is one of her very first books that she ever wrote, and the plot structure is just not there, and the characters feel like cardboard, and you can't even tell what's happening in the story half the time. Just not her best work. Number four is that you hate this trope, but you loved it in this book. For this, I have Cecilia by Fanny Burney. I'm kind of tired of the trope of the heiress with all the money, and then she has all these suitors who only care about her money. They don't care about her. And so she has to decide who really loves her for her. I guess I don't hate that trope. It can be well done, but I feel like I'm kind of tired of it. However, in Cecilia, it is very well done, and it's fun, and I enjoyed it. Number five is that you love this author, but you really disliked this book. For this, I'm gonna have to say Barnaby Raj by Charles Dickens. I read all of Dickens. I love Dickens, and I just really can't stand Barnaby Raj. I didn't like that so much of the story is told from the villain's perspective. I just didn't connect with any of the characters. The plot just drags on and on, kind of boring. Sorry, Dickens. Barnaby Raj is not for me. Number six, I previously disliked a book by this author, but then I loved this book. So for this, the author is T.H. White. I've read the Once and Future King series by him and did not enjoy it, but I love his children's book. Mistress Masham's Repose is this delightful children's book all about how some of the Lilliputians that Gulliver brought over to England have escaped and started their own little colony. And of course, a little girl discovers the Lilliputians. It's so fun and delightful. I just love it. Another one for an author that I previously disliked, but then I just like that one book is actually Thomas Hardy. Everything I've ever read by Thomas Hardy, I have not liked except for Far From the Madding Crowd. Far From the Madding Crowd is the only Hardy that I've ever enjoyed so far. I'm still gonna read some more Hardy and give him another chance. Number seven is I love this cover, but I hated the book. For this, I have The Innocents Abroad by Mark Twain. I have this really pretty cloth-bound green. Green is my favorite color, and it looks like such a fun adventure. You're off on this European tour with Mark Twain. You've got your suitcase packed, and then it was super boring. Definitely disappointed in that one. Number eight is I don't like the cover, but I loved the book. For this, I have a Spanish translation of Sherlock Holmes, Las Memorias de Sherlock Holmes. So this is the memoirs of Sherlock Holmes' collection of short stories. I don't know what is going on with this cover. The picture, first of all, is a weird color, and then it looks like it's squashed or something. Like the perspective is off in this one. And it's not just the photo, like here's the real thing, and you can see this person looks like they've been squished. They've been squished. I don't know what is happening. So that's just badly designed. And that is the Classic Contradictions book tag. Please leave me a comment down below and let me know, what are some contradictions that you have in your classic reading? What's an author that you really hate everything else of theirs, but you just love that one book? Thanks for watching. Please subscribe, and remember, the right book in the right hands at the right time can change the world.